Hello friends, welcome to Paper Memories with Teresa. I'm Teresa and today I'm going to be creating a double page spread using Stampin' Up's Utterly Adorable papers. I'm commemorating a date night my husband and I had at the Hibachi Grill down in Monument or Colorado Springs where we like to camp. I've got my photos, I've got my paper, and I will be following a sketch by our team leader, Cindy Jackson. And so let's get started. So now I have most of my papers cut out, and I wanted to show you. This is one of the backgrounds to that Utterly Adorable paper. So I'm sure most of you have seen the paper with all of the otters, and it really wasn't anything I would have purchased, to be honest with you. But the back side, or the B side, they're beautiful. And not all the papers have the otters. This one did not, and it did have like a nice water look on the back side. Now, I cut these and I meant to make sure that my pattern was going in the right direction, and I didn't. But that's okay, because on this side the photos are going to mostly cover that pattern anyway. But on this side I did pay more attention, and I've cut it correctly. So now that we have these cut out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my photos and mount them, I think just on white cardstock. And I'll do that off camera, so you don't have to wait for me to finish that. Now off camera, I have mounted my photos to white Willow cardstock, and I have used my tool here to kind of rub up these edges with espresso ink. And when you lay that down on the paper, the effect is that there's just a little bit of definition there between the matted paper and your designer series paper here. So these are pretty much ready to go. I need to adhere everything down and add my ephemera. And anyway, what are you thinking so far? Do you like the pattern paper that's in the Utterly Adorable pack? Or do you like those otters that I showed you earlier? Tell me down in the bottom below. So I have pulled from my stash this old stamp set from Close to My Heart, because I want to use this together is the best place to be a stamp. Like I said, we were on a date night, and we were having a great time. We love spending time together, and we try to get out as often as we can. This place we were at was down in Colorado Springs area where we like to camp, and we just got away and had a great night at a hibachi place. It's kind of expensive, so we don't go there very often, but it is a great time when we do. So I'm going to stamp this off camera here, and I think what I'm going to use for this other spot over here is just to journal where we were and the date. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll be right back. So one of the things I did off camera was I took a blending brush and my Lagoon Ink, which is from Close to My Heart, but again, you can find a very similar shade with Stampin' Up. And I softly brush the color around the edges. And when you do that, you want to make sure that you tap it off a little bit. You can see I tapped it off here because the initial spot where you put the blending brush down is going to leave a very heavy mark. So I just tapped it off there and then softly shaded the edges of my circle here with the ink. And that is just going to give it a little bit more pizzazz. As you can see, I stamped this with espresso ink to match the colors in the paper. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use I found a brown journaling or a Sharpie here, and I'm going to record the date and the town we were in. Now the pattern actually calls for these little tabs up here where you could also do the same. However, I felt like it was getting a little bit busy and I didn't want to add anything else besides my title. And that is going to come over here, and I'm going to do that off camera as well. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. So now I have everything adhered down and my pages are basically finished. I am going to be adding some flip-flaps. I'm going to add journaling to the back of this one, just to add more photos to the page. And these are really simple to use, but I do wait until I'm going to put the pages in an album because I adhere them to the outside of my page protector. So anyway, I wanted to give you some close-up shots here. You can see I have added some glitter gems, and my lettering is from the Alphabet a la Mode dies, and then the smaller letters are from the Mini Alphabet dies, and both are still available on the Stampin' Up! Website, and I'll link those down below. Unfortunately, the Utterly Adorable paper looks to be sold out, but my main purpose in showing you that paper was that don't judge a book by its cover, because the back side of the paper sometimes has really beautiful prints. So you may not like the sales side, the one that they're really advertising, but the B side of the paper can turn out to just be exactly what you need. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, that'll help it grow. And I hope you have a great day and happy scrapping. Thanks. Bye-bye.